We're in the middle of a storm. There is a storm brewing outside. Inside. How are you, cousin? I'm okay seeing you. Trevor, there's a storm outside. You can't hear it, right? Do you know if I open the door? Wait till you hear this, bro. Watch this, watch. Bro, fam, watch this, look. Bro. Yeah, listen, bro, look at the fucking trees, though. Look at it. You wanna hear the wind a few minutes ago? It's battering down, it is. Battering down. Yeah, it is. Bushka. Well, anyway, listen to me, yeah. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Ireland last night. What do you think of our performance last night, cousin? I want to get your opinion last night. What do you think? But anyway, listen, we're here for another 50 minutes. I hope you're all well. I'd like to apologise to me viewers for my behaviour the last few days, but I won't apologise for certain things. You know, hey, people that really know me wouldn't have to test me. If you trust me, you trust me, fuck's sake. But it was a great performance, Trevor. Fucking A. You know, I was like, fucking yes.
If I could extract it from the pot, happily serve it at the dinner party.
Anyway, I'd like to say good evening to everybody. Namaste. Ready to play? Come on, Ireland, we just need to be hungry. And let's hope that night they starve themselves so they're hungry. Take it, it's yours. 3 points and you're in the World Cup. And you're not allowed on Irish soil if you do not take part. Go and take it. We beat Portugal 2-0. We can be Hungary. Let's see how hungry they are next week. Listen, can you hear that? Oh! I hope you have the shites tomorrow. That's me mascot, Kaiser. That's me football team. That's the Jewish side vest. It is what it is. No going back now. That's a detonator, by the way. We're here to take part. Not to play. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hello, Finn. I had my dinner before. I had me dinner before. Finn, we're getting a storm. There is a storm coming. Hey, do you ever get that feeling when a storm is coming? Oh. 24 hours straight, yeah. Not very good here. I was walking, I was like, fuck that, I'm not going out on that scooter. I get blown down the road. You know what I mean? Now, being blown down the road would be an honourable death if you're on active duty in some foreign country. But coming off your scooter in the wind at 30 miles an hour and going over the canal and ending up over the bridge, fuck that. You know, because you just love food, you greedy bastard. Go on out of that. Finn, I said he'd score first. You know, I'm looking forward to you back. Finn, have you got a round? Here, wait, let me write this down. This is important. You used to give me roses. I wish she did again. But that was on the outside. And things were different then. On the rainbow she brought my shit. With Joe and Ferguson. I've missed a few with the words now. Forgive me, Father, I've sinned. But anyway, here. How are you, is that Luke? Which Luke is it? How I won? Finn, have you sorted your outfit out yet? And listen, I want you to send me a picture of your suit. Shout out to Talent and shout out to Coolock and Finglas and Ballier, you loud of bowsies, you. Shout out to Bowsy City. You know, shout out to the people who know me on here, who know me characters like. I'm a giver, not a taker. You know, that's me problem. You know, I don't take, you know. I wish I could say I was that guy where, you know. But, just as well I have me wits about me. But, nah, listen, Ireland beating Portugal last night was fucking, it's up there with Jack Charlton days. You know, it gave us hope. You know, even though I lost me bets, I don't give a fuck. We got the W. I said we'd score first, yeah? Now, tomorrow night, the 6th round, Conor Ben and Eubank, something will happen, right? I reckon one of them will get dropped. And then Islam Makhachev is fighting Madalena, and he's going to submit him. Mark, he's going to submit him in the 4th round. That's what I truly believe. You know. I don't know what yous are thinking. I don't know what yous are thinking about, but I know what my cousin's thinking about. His fucking stomach. You bowsy, a big curry. Will you get a chicken ball from me and dip it into curry sauce with a bit of rice on it and eat it for me and tell me what it tastes like tomorrow? You know, go on now with that, you big chicken ball lover, you. You know. Yeah, well, you're not gonna fucking starve to death in a hurry, are you? Hey, Trevor, last night was special, wasn't it, though? As a football fan. Finn, last night as a football fan watching that performance, did you get any nourishment out of that? Hey, I was like, I couldn't believe it. When we need to show up, we show up. And then when we play a team like Armenia, like, for fuck's sake. I didn't either, and neither did the commentators. My man's like, this is the worst Irish side I've ever seen. He's playing 5 at the back, too deep. But it fucking worked. Nah, listen, I'm an Irishman. I'm proud to be Irish. Listen here, I'll dye me fucking hair green. I'm Irish. Look, can you see a fucking tricolour over there? Fuck you in your face. Can you see one over me fucking head? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. But, who do you want to win, JDM or... Inshallah, Islam wins, brother. Yeah, alhamdulillah, Islam is gonna win. Inshallah, you understand Dagestani fights. Shout out to Team Khabib, man. Shout out to Dagestan. Them guys come from the mountains. They're really hungry. Shout out to 𝕘𝕦𝕦𝕚𝕚 and Umar. Shout out to 𝕘𝕦𝕦𝕚𝕚, Habib's daddy. Wow. These Russians, they're not just, they're educated too. Like his daddy, went to uni and got 2-3 degrees, you know what I mean, and was a savage. You grow up wrestling with little bears and shit, you know what I mean? You're destined to be a wrestler. If you can pin a bear down when you're a kid, there's something special there, the silver penny that needed shining. And shout out to Khabib's dad for doing that, I have a lot of time for him, I have, as a champ, as a role model, as a professional. Be humble. No, it's on tomorrow, Trevor. But, seeing Chris Eubanks Sr. and seeing Conor Benn Sr., it's biblical. As a boxing fan, you want to see that. You want to see our daddy there. Trevor, come here. If you're going out to have one of the biggest fights of your life, you want your daddy in your corner, walking out with you. You know what I mean? Leading you to the gates of greatness. Shout out to Turkey Al Sheikh. I need a sponsor. You know what I mean? Yeah, just saying. I believe, I'll tell you my prediction now. Conor Benn to win in the 6th round, right? I'll write it down. No, here, watch. I'll write it on a proper piece of paper. Hang on. If we can find a free one. Right, so Conor Benn to stop Eubank in the 6th round. And I believe Islam Makhachev will submit this guy. I believe Islam will submit him and become a 2-division champion. You started watching UFC and McGregor fought Khabib, kind of trash talk, unacceptable to media. I agree with you, brother. Whoa, brother, whoa. Voila, brother. Hang on, voila. Bro, I don't hate no Muslim people. You know, my sister's husband's Muslim. My nephews are Muslim. I don't hate no Muslim people, bro. Don't put me in that category. You know, that'd be haram, bro. You understand? Voila. You know, inshallah, you're entitled to your opinion, bro, but I'm not racist or gayist, or I'm not an Islamophobic. I'm more of an acrophobic. I'm afraid of spiders, big ones. Nah, bro, listen, just infidels and radicals and people who believe that they're gonna go to paradise if they put on the Jewiside vest. You know, you watching Chris Eubank on about. Yeah, no, bro, I probably won't watch the undercards, but I will watch the main event. You know, like me boxing. You know, I've done it. It's like I like a fight. You know, but I'm an old man. You know, but I can still take one and give one. I can take a slap and I can give one back. But we're not on here for violence. Alhamdulillah, Islam Makhachev will be a 2-division champion. Still. You know, and I bet he does it by submission, bro, in the first round. You know, I'm a big fan of Khabib. You know, and when he lost his father, bro, it upset me. Because I seen him crying. He's a killer. He's a trained killer. He wanted to eat Conor McGregor's heart. He wanted to eat Dylan Dennis's face. You know, it's like, but what McGregor said about his father was bang out of order, bro. Like, Conor McGregor doesn't speak for us all, bro. You know, Islam's a peaceful religion, and Christianity is meant to be the same. So I'd be a hypocrite if I stood here and said it, but I have family members who are Muslim, bro. You understand? So I'm culturally sensitive. People have called me racist, bro, here. Go look at my community page and look at me. I'm dressed up like an Irish Arab, in all fairness, and I enjoyed it. You know. Like, people, like, you know, they use the race card too much nowadays. Just get on with it, man. Stay in your own lane. Right, give me a second. See, I have to go back. You know, it's like... No, you don't.
1-1-2. Okay, we're coming.
Come on. Take me back. Anyway, good evening. I'm here for another 35 minutes. So, if you're going to watch the fights this weekend, prediction.
Zero helps me take my business anywhere I
Anyway, we've got 35 minutes left. Take me back to 1993, before I had to leave. Me mates all behind. So, shout out to everyone in Bali, oh baby. Shout out to Ireland for last night. Can you hear that out there, that storm? Manchester's getting battered at the minute. Trying to hear the storm. Listen. There's one coming. There is a storm in Manchester as we speak. Shout out to all the homeless people in Manchester. I hope you get somewhere dry tonight because God has lit up the sky. You might say I'm insane, but for 48 hours all I see is rain. Listen. Can you hear that? Look at the trees, lads. Can't see nothing, can you? Trees look angry. You hear that? Hear that wind? Anyway, we haven't got long. I'm only here for under 20 odd minutes and then I'm gone. But shout out to everybody. 4,100 subs. 2.3 million people in 2 years. 6,200 videos. There's no one in our circle on YouTube that's made more content than me. Shout out to me dad. Thank you. on then.
O2 are lighting up Black Friday.
Anyway, how's everyone doing?
Our unlimited datas in.
What's your predictions for the fight tomorrow? Take me back. This is easy. See? Say nothing. There's a storm outside, Ron. I wouldn't say it'd be easy. Ron, can you hear that breeze out there? Can you hear it out the back? Can you hear it? Well, you hear this, Ron. Ron, tell me you can hear that. Look at the trees over me, bro. Look at them trees, look. They're looking very anxious. Can you see? Bro, listen to me. The trees, bro, are angry then. Bro, here. I've got 20 minutes left, so. Right, let me close this door a minute, because I don't. Close that. Right. Oh. Yeah, so that's what it's like. Did you watch any of the football last night? I'm over the moon with it. Ireland always fuck up, so I didn't give them a prayer last night. Neither did the commentators, but I'll tell you what, they soon ate their words. You know, for Ireland to beat a Portugal side. Now, I think if Bruno had been playing, I don't know whether that would have been different. But for Ronaldo to get a red card, that means that he misses 3 consecutive games. There's only one more game each, isn't there? But I don't think Eubank beats him easy, Ron. I think it'll be long. I think Ben will take Conor. I think Conor Ben will take Chris Eubank out in the 6th round. Or Eubank will take him out in the 6th. The 6th round sticks out with me for some reason. I could be wrong. Like I said last night, Ireland will score first, and then Lowdy said, no, they won't do it. We haven't got a prayer. I even said it, but I said we'd score first, didn't I? I didn't think we'd score first twice. Bristol. Well, I've always been a United fan, bro. Me dad was a City fan. Long story short, got a heart transplant of a 13-year-old boy who had a season ticket at Main Road. Me dad got his heart. Bro, look, if Conor Ben can win, it sets it up for a trilogy, right? And in the new year, I reckon Turkey Al-Sheikh will get his bank book out and say, come here, you big gypsy bastard. Come here, you big weightlifter. How much do you want to fight each other? Just write it down, it's okay. No problem. You know, proper halal, 10-10. Contract. Turkey Al Sheikh has cornered the market. He's got Bob Arum, Al Hain, Dana White, Oscar De La Hoya, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, and Ben Shalom. All day, look. My man knows what he do. He knows his shit. I want Ben to win too. But, Ron, me heart wants Ben to win, but me boxing head is saying, Eubank will win the fight. I want Conor Ben to win. I want him to win in the 6th round. Right? In fact, I'll put a fucking dickie on him to knock him out in the 6th round or stop him where, you know what I mean? One of them, like, you know what I mean? No time to react. Bang. Just like old Joe Joyce, I watch his videos. I knew his son. Shout out to young Joe, who's going to be locked up for another Christmas, you bowsier. You know, if you ever get out and make some content with you big pikey, fuck you, I love you. And you shouldn't be in there for what you did. You know, you were only defending your castle. You know, he's the most proven Joyce man of them all, young Joe Joyce. I've seen a couple of his fights. You know, I'm 51, you know what I mean? I've seen a few of Dougie's fights as well. And I don't mean on a video, I mean in the actual park, watching it. I've lived in Manchester 32 years, you know. Hey, a few people have been having a midlife crisis, I'm not. I just want to experiment, you know. I want to experiment because me and you are different. Okay? I've always wanted to get my hair dyed this colour. I'm living the dream. You know, I do what I want when I want. You know, well, not what I want, but you understand what I mean. I'd like to say this. 4,100 subscribers I hit yesterday. And 6,200 videos. Plus 2.37 million people in 2.5 years. Now that's very good. You know, it's like, and all I've ever wanted from this channel was to put a few people together. You know what I mean, Ron? Like, cause there's a lot of people have social anxiety that don't leave their house. There's a lot of people that have personal issues that they don't like to talk about. And they come into my life, bro. Listen, it's like we're all misfits in a way, aren't we? You know, it's like, and you can kind of tell with certain people. Like, I've been around the community now for 7 years. Can you hear that breeze? I need to start writing a few Christmas cards. I know I'll get one off Pablo this year. I think I'm not going to get a Christmas card off someone this year. Maybe a couple of people. But it's okay. You know, my family get me plenty. But I am a bit upset. I won't go into it, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I fucking even had a Christmas card for this person as a friend, you know. And it's upset me. Even though I'm 51 and people say, oh, I did this and I did that, I still have feelings, you know what I mean? Good friends are very hard to come by, you know what I mean? And the way the code is, Number one, you don't take on your own. Number two, you definitely don't take on your mates. You know. But if you're accused of something and you've not done it, it's torture. You know. It's like... Well, bro, listen. My dad died on the 29th of December. 2 days before New Year's Eve. I went up in his presents, bro, with all in a white bag. A transparent bag, like a bag you get when you leave jail. He didn't even open one of his presents, bro. It fucking killed me, you know. Like when I lost me old man, you know, like I used to look to him for direction because he's educated, right? He educated himself, you know. It wasn't all bad, you know, but he raised me right, you know. Like, your parents instill things into you, you know. Maybe it's an Irish thing, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being sentimental, a sentimental old fool, but insult me mother and I'll crack your fucking head open. Because I'm fucking stupid like that. You see, my family believed me. And one of them asked me, was I okay today? And I was like, nah, bro, I'm not. Why, bro, what's up? Blah, 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 that's up. Bro, are you fucking serious? Bro, don't take the piss. Are you taking the piss? Are you being deadly serious with me? I said, yeah, bro. Say nothing then. You know, I feel like a wounded animal, but I'll heal. You know. It's not nice when somebody scratches you for no reason. Don't bleed on the people who don't cut you. Anyway, I've got 10 minutes and then I'm going. I'll be back on tomorrow. Shout out to Ireland. Shout out to Iran. And shout out to me cousin, the Bowsy. I hope you fucking have the shites tomorrow. And look, shout out to beautiful butterflies. Only one thing to do, Ron. Thanks for coming in, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, yeah? We've got like 8 minutes. I'm gonna do this real quick. I'll see you all tomorrow. Conor Ben, 6th round. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that Friday. Thank you for coming in, and we will see you all tomorrow. Oh, yeah, damn. My missus made me a few videos. Get up there with that, you Bowsy. Go on, give us a look at that one. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. No, wait. Oh, lovely. Yeah, she's making me AI videos. Ah, man, some of them are good. I'm not a celebrity. Get me out of here. 𝕘𝕦𝕪𝕤's my name and I am not queer. And sometimes I should not go anywhere near cars because that's a bad stare. Right, so I'm gonna end me live on this. Thanks everyone for coming in. I'd like to share John Denver, who wrote a song about having a safe flight on a plane, and the plane ends up crashing and he ends up dying. So shout out to everybody, thanks for coming in. Ron, I hope you enjoy your weekend, bro. I'll see you tomorrow.
My friends, I'll tell you one thing for sure. You make the poor boy from the mountains feel awful warm and at home here on It's interesting how things always come back around full circle. This particular song seems still to be the story of my life in many respects. Perhaps you'll sing it with me.
You know, thanks for the videos, Lise. All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go.
I'm standing here outside your door. I hate
To wake you up to say goodbye.
but the dawn is breaking, serve me more.
Me teeth are grand, no need for do boy.
Already I'm so lonesome I could die.
Anyway, shout out to everyone.
So kiss
Me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll never leave.
hold me like you
Never. He's singing a song about dying on a jet plane. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Boom, bang, no coming back again. Oh baby, we have crashed. He died in a fucking plane accident.
so many times I let you down. So many times I played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring you a wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me.
Tell me that you'll wait for me.
Hold me like you'll never let me go.
I like this guy.
'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again.
Oh, baby,
I hate
to
to
go.
go.
Right, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks everyone for coming in, even though not many people did come in, but you know, sometimes it's like in hindsight, you know, when you get angry and you look at certain scenarios and you think, you know what, it's not worth it, youth. So for them reasons, yeah, it kind of makes you think, and you have to be very careful with people on YouTube, because sometimes not everything is what it seems. I'm very good at behaviour, me. Reading it, analysing other people's behaviour, their body language. I notice things. And I think I've been made a fall guy for something more seedy, but it's alright. I forgive everyone, me, you know what I mean? But as far as I'm concerned, we'll move forward tomorrow. We won't spend no time on negative people. And if anybody wants to be rude and come in me live, you will be removed. You know why? Because it's my channel and I built it, you didn't. And I don't care who you are. If you come in my live and disrespect me, you will be removed. I don't care. You know, so I'll leave it there.